My students, how are you? Today we'll solve this example about statics 2023 in this year. Okay, look at with me about question number 1. Choose the correct answer from those between brackets. Number 1, which of the following represents a strong direct correlation? Strong direct correlation, we must choose letter B. Look at here. If we draw the relation between y and x, it will be here. It will be what? Direct. We called it direct correlation. Direct correlation. Okay, but if we draw the relation between x and y and the straight line or line segment in this image, we called it inverse correlation. It's inverse correlation. So in this example, I will choose letter A or B. What's the difference between A and B? A, relation about x and y, and all point not lies on a straight line, so I will call it median correlation, median direct correlation. But here in letter B, all point nearest to the straight line, then we called it what? Strong direct correlation. Strong direct correlation. A strong direct correlation, so the result will be letter B. You must choose letter B about this example. Understood? But letter A, we called it what? Median direct correlation. And what about the letter C and letter D? Letter C and D, we called it inverse relation between x and y. We have here in C all point nearest to the line segment, so we called it what? We called strong inverse correlation, letter C. Letter D, look at here about letter D. All point here not lies in or not nearest to the line segment here, so we called it median inverse correlation. Okay, understood? So the result will be letter B. You must choose letter B about this example because all point nearest to the straight line or the line segment here. We must choose letter B because it tells us a strong direct correlation. A strong direct correlation. Understood? Okay. Question number 2. If A and B are two events in a simple space of random experiment, probability of A 3/25 and probability A intersection B equal 3/25, then probability B conditioned by A equal space. We must using the rule here. We will solve this example by using the rule probability here. B condition by A, condition by A. We must write here probability B intersection by A over probability the second here, probability of A. Okay, then the result will be what? You will find the result by divided the probability of intersection between B and A. He give us here intersection between them 3/25, and probability about A give us here what? Intersection 3/25, and probability of A equal 3/25. It will be equality. The divided between them will be equal 1. The result will be equal 1. Choose letter D. Question number 3. If the mean of random variables of is equal to 100, he give us the mean randomly here, mu equal what? Equal 100, and its coefficient of version 5%. Okay, we know 5% here, its coefficient of what? Coefficient of version 5%. It's equal sigma over mu multiplication by 100 all percent. So 5 will be equal sigma over mu He give us in the example, we use the median here equal 100. Multiplication by 100. We can cancel 100 by 100. They equal 1. 1 times sigma equals sigma. Sigma equal 5. Then the standard division of the random variables will be equal 5. The result will be equal what? Equal 5. Okay? Choose letter A about this example. Okay? Choose letter A. Question number 4. If Z is a standard normal variable, then probability of Z greater than or equal to 0 less than or equal to 1.2400 is equal. We can find the result here because Z is a standard normal random. You can find the result by looking at the table in the end of your papers. Look at the table here, 1.2 and intersection about 0.04. The result will be 0.3925. 3925. 3925. Okay. Choose letter A. The result will be 0.3925. Okay. Okay. Question number 5. The number which represents a weak direct correlation between two variables from the following number is space. In this example, you want to find a weak direct correlation. Direct correlation, the result will be positive. Okay, direct correlation, it's meaning positive. And weak, its meaning lies between 0 and 0.4. We called it here weak. And from 0.4 to 0.6, we will call it what? We called median. And from 0.6 to 1, we called it strong. Okay, in this part. But he asked about what? Weak. Look at, choose A and B and C and D. 0.12. It's a weak direct correlation. We must choose letter B about this example. Weak direct correlation will be 0.12. How? 0.12. Question 6. If A and B are two events in a simple space of random experiment and probability of A equals 0.6, probability of B equals 0.5, probability of A intersection B equals 0.4, then probability of A union B, we called it the union. We can find the result by using the rule. Probability of A union B equal probability of A plus probability of B subtract probability A intersection by B. He give us probability of A here 0.6 and probability of B equal 0.5 subtract by intersection between them 0.4. We can find the result here. 1.1 subtract 0.4, it will be what? 0.7. Okay, the result will be 0.7. Choose letter C. Choose letter C. Okay. Question 7. If X is discrete random variable whose range 1, 2, 3, 4 and its probability distribution function is given by the relation f of x equal ax, then the value of A equal space. He give us here the range. Then f of 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 3 plus f of 4, the result will be equal 1. Put 1 here in the relation f of x equal A of x. He give us f of x equal A x, then we can put here 1 times x, it will be x, and okay, x and 2, put x equal 1 here, sorry, it will be A, and put x equal 2, it will be 2a, and 3a and 4a, it will be equal 1. 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 3 1 3, 3 6 10, A equal 1, we can divide it by 10, then A equal 1 divided by 10, it will be 0.1. Choose letter A about this example. Okay, understood? We put any x here, this example 1 2 3 4, the probability of the result here, f of 1 plus f of 2, f of 3, f of 4 equal, because they give us in the example here the range from 1 to 4. Okay, in the relation between them, what we can write the result, f of x equal ax, and put x equal 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then either of them, find the result by using equation and find the unknown. The result will be 0.1. choose letter A. Question 8. If z is standard random variable, then probability z less than or equal to 0 equal space equal what? Look at here from this curve about Gauss, this area equal half and this area equal half. He tell us this information about this example. Probability of z less than or equal to 0 equal what? This part, its area about this part is z less than or equal to 0. Its equality probability of z greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so we must choose letter A. Understood? Choose letter A about this example, because this area equal half and this area equal half. This equality, we have this coordinate x dash and y dash, and this area here from half plus half equal 1. Probability of z is a standard normal random variable. Probability of z less than or equal to 0 equal probability of z greater than or equal to 0. Okay, question number 9. From the data in the following table, calculate Spearman's rank correlation coefficient between x and y. First, we must arrange this table from ascending or descending as you like. We have here good, very good, excellent, weak, pass. Okay, we can arrange descending here, excellent and very good, good, and pass and end weak. And here, such that x, I will arrange it descending from greatest to smallest. Greatest one here, we excellent and very good and good and bad, and last one weak. And then we can find summation of this square, because the rank will be equal 1 subtract by 6 multiplication by summation d square over n multiplication by n power 2 minus 1. Understood? We can find the difference between x and y and power 2. X and y here, we can write 3 minus 3 power 2, and 2 minus 4 power 2, and 1 minus 5 power 2, and we can complete 5 minus 1 power 2, and 4 minus 2 all power 2. We can find the result here 0, and here 4, it will be 4, and here will be 16, and here will be 16, and here will be 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 32 equal 40. So the result will be equal 40. And then you can find ring here. 1 subtract 6 multiplication by 40 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the number 5, multiplication by 5 over 2 minus 1. Okay, we use this rule to find R. R here talk about what? Spearman's rank correlation. And then you can find the result 6 times 40 over 5 times 25 minus 1. The result will be equal what? Equal negative 1. Okay, the result will be what? Negative 1. Understood? Okay, choose letter A about this example. Next question. Question number 10. If A and B are two events in a simple pace of random experiment and probability of B equals 0.3 and probability of A intersection B equals 0.2, then probability P difference A equal what? You can find probability P difference A by using Venn diagram here. We have here A and P, and here is space. We want to find this area B difference A. This part we can find it by probability of P, all element in B subtract probability of A intersection P. Okay, probability of B give us the result 0.3, subtract probability A intersection B 0.2, the result will be 0.1. Okay, the difference between them 0.1. We must choose letter A about this example, about question number 10. Okay, question 11. Which of the following function represent probability distribution of random variable x? We must know f of 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 3 equal 1. Put here, the result will be what? 1 plus 4, 5, 15th plus 15th equal 1. Shows the result will be letter A. Why? Because f of 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 3 equal 1. Okay, look at here, f of 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 3 equal 1. About letter A, 0.1 plus 0.4 plus 0.5 equal 1. So we must choose letter A. Letter B, if you add all the image here, the result will not equal 1. And letter C, if you add all letters here, the image here not equal 1. And letter D, if you add the result will be equal 1, but we have here negative. The result must not be negative. Okay, understood? All the image here must be equal positive. Don't choose negative in the example. Okay, so the result will be what? Letter A. Choose letter A about question 11. Okay, question 12. If z is standard normal random variable, then probability of z greater than or equal to negative 1.6 less than or equal to 0 equal space. You can look at the table to find the result about this, because probability about this area equal probability about this area about positive. Okay, look at this area here. We have Gauss, curve Gauss here, negative 1.6 to 0, its equality from 0 to 1.6. So the probability about z, a standard normal random variable, greater than or equal to what? Negative 1.6 and less than or equal 0, it will be equal probability of what? Z greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 1.6, equals this area. This area equal this area. Okay, so we will look at the table and find the area from 0 to 1.6. Look at here with me, the table here from 1.6 here, it will be what? 0.4452. Okay, the result will be 0.445 and 2. Probability of 1.6 from the table from 0 to choose letter P. Okay, letter P. Question 13. In a standard study to calculate the correlation coefficient between two variables x and y, it's found that summation x equals 0, summation y equals 0, summation x power 2 equal 10, summation y power 2 equal 40, summation x times y equal 20, and n equal 5. Then the Pearson's correlation coefficient between x and y equal. He asked about Pearson's correlation. Okay, rank here about the rule. We know in summation x multiplication by y, summation x subtract summation x multiplication summation by y over here square root of n summation. Put here x, it will be x times x square, subtract summation x multiplication summation x, it will be summation x power 2 multiplication by n multiplication by summation y power 2 subtract summation y all power 2 are equal. Here we have here n will be what? 5. Multiplication summation x times y. X times y what here? Where x and y, look at with me here, 20. Yeah, 20 subtract summation x 0 and y 0, square root of 5 multiplication by summation x power 2 10 subtract summation x power 2, it will be 0. Multiplication summation of 5 multiplication summation y power 2, y power 2 here equal 40. The result will be what? You can use calculator to find the result. The result will be equal 1. Choose letter A. Question 14. A bag contains 6 white balls and 10 green balls. 2 balls have been consecutively drawn without replacing. Okay. What is the probability that the drawing balls are green? He tells us without replacing. Its meaning in the first expression we must choose from the total. The total here 10 plus 6 equals 16. We must choose one ball green. We have the total green here 10. He tells us without replacing. It's meaning the second expression here we will choose from 9 balls from 15 balls. Okay, and you can find the result, or simplest, it's easy for you using calculator to find the result. Our sample is divided by 3 here. It will be 3 divided by 3 equal 5. 10 divided by 5 equal 2. 5 divided by 5 equal 1. 2 divided by 2 1. 16 divided by 2 equal 8. The result will be 3 times 1 equal 3. 1 times 8 equal 8. The result will be 3 over 8. Or you can use a calculator to find the result. The result letter A. Question 15. The following table represents the probability distribution function of the random variables x. The value of k equal, we know 0.3 plus k plus 0.3 equal 1. Okay, understood? 0.3 plus k plus 0.3 equal 1, because f of 10 plus f of 20 by the relation f of 30, it will be equal 1. Then the sum of all results here must be equal 1. You can find the result 0.6 plus k equal 1, then k equals 0.4. The result will be letter A. Question 16. If x a normal random variable, we must convert x to z. We know z equal x subtract by mu over by sigma. So in this example he gives us probability of mu subtract by sigma less than or equal to x less than or equal to x plus sigma. We can convert here by subtract by mu and divided by sigma. It will be equal z. And here x, it's x, okay. All subtract by mu divided by sigma, it will be -1. And here subtract by mu here and divided by sigma, it's x here. He gives us it what? It's mu, sorry, mu here. Oh yeah, mu plus sigma. We can cancel it from it. Mu, it will be 0, and sigma divided by sigma equal 1. So the probability from -1 and to 1 here, from -1 to 1, it's twice of probability of x or z greater than or equal to from 0 to 1. Understood? You must look at the table and find the probability of the area from 0 and 1 and multiplication by 2, because this area from -1 to 0 equivalent from 0 to 1. They are equivalent, okay? Look at the table here. 1.08 will be 0.3. That will be 2 multiplication by the area here 0.3. 413, it will be 0.6826. Okay, we must choose what? Choose letter B. Choose letter B about question 16. Question 17 here. In the regression line, equation of y on x is y equals 0.4x plus 2 and the table value of y when x equals 7 is 4.7, then the error in the value y equal space. Look at here the relation y equals 0.4 x plus 2. In the regression line equation, y equals 0.4 x plus 2 is coefficient of x here, and the value of y when x equals 7 is 4.5, then the error value of y equal error value. Okay, we can find the error of value by let x equal 7. He tell us equal 7, x equals 7. Okay, put x equals 7, then y equals 0.4 multiplication by 7 plus 2, y equal 0, 4 times 7 equal 2.8 plus 2, then y equal 4.8. We have y here. Okay, we have the difference between 1.8 and the error. He asked the error. He tell us the result 4.7. To find the error between the result you get it and the result he gave you in the example, you must find the difference between them. You must find the difference between the two results here in the absolute value. Okay, you must find the error will be equal the absolute value of the difference between them, 4.8 subtract by 4.7, it will be 0.1. The result must be equal positive. Okay, don't choose negative in this example. Understood? The result will be what? 0.1. Don't choose negative. Okay, the error in all time must be equal positive. If the teacher give you in this example 0.1 and negative 0.1, don't choose negative 0.1, you must choose positive. Okay, okay. Question 18. 1,000 learners are studying in one of the language faculty. The number of learners studying English 600. Okay, study English. How many perfect English? 600 students study. Okay, and French 500. And intersection between them, A and F, equal both. He tell us both 350. Both here it's meaning intersection. Okay, 350. Then find the probability that learner studies English correlation or condition learners studying English. Okay, probability of, you want to find probability of study what? English. Condition from learners French, condition by French. We can find probability about E intersection F over probability about second. Intersection probability here 350 divided by the total number here about F 500. Okay, we can cancel. We know probability about 350 over the total. We can divide it, cancel the total by total. Okay, it's very easy for you. Don't panic, it's very easy. Okay, we must write the intersection between them over probability of French. How many students like French? 500. And then you can divide it by 5. It will be 7 over 10. It will be 0.7. Okay, choose letter C about question 18. Choose letter C. Question 19. Calculate the expression of the following probability distribution. We have x and f of x. He asked about what? Okay, calculate the expression. The expression of the, what's about expressions? Meaning the mean. We can find the mean by summation. About xr multiplication by f of xr. Okay. Okay, we can find multiplication between them. 10 times 0.2 plus 20 times 0.3 plus 30 times 0.3 plus 40 times 0.2. We can find the result about the total here by using calculator or anything. It will be 2 and it will be 6 and it will be 9 and it will be 8 plus them it will be 10 and 16. 16 plus 9 equal 25. The total 25. Choose question letter P. Okay. Question 20. If x is a continuous random variable, its density function is f of x equal x plus 1 over 12 and x greater than or equal to 0 less than or equal to 4 and 0 and otherwise. Find probability of x greater than or equal to 2. We can find the area from 2. You want to find probability about x greater than or equal to. Its meaning half of probability about from x. Here, look at here. We have from 2 to what? To 4, because the interval from 0 to 4, you want to find the area about trapezium here. Probability of 2 plus probability of 4, multiplication by the difference between them, the distance between them will be 4 minus 2 equal 2. It's the height, okay, it's the height. In the smallest base and height base, we can find the median of the base here, multiplication by height. We can cancel half by half. Probability of 2, put 2 here, 2 plus 1 equal 3, 3 over 12 plus put 4 here, 5 over 12, it will be 6 over 8 over 12. We can simplify it by divided by 4. The result will be 2 over 3. Choose letter D about question number 20. Question 21. If the monthly income of a group of workers follow normal distribution whose means 5,000 pounds and the standard deviation 1,000 pounds, then the percentage of the workers who income more than 6,000 pounds equal space. You want to find probability about x greater than, more than what? 6,000. We can convert from x to z. Here, z greater than, we know z equal x subtract by mu over sigma. We can write here 6,000 subtract by mu. He give us mu here. The mean was 5,000 over sigma. Standard form here. Standard form. Standard division here. 1,000 pounds. We can find probability z less than equal greater than. The result will be 1,000 over 1,000. It will be 1. You want to find the area from curve about Gauss here. 1 greater than 1. This part equal half. Subtract by this area. The result will be 0.5. Subtract probability of z greater than 0 and less than 1. We can find the area here from the table and cancel this area from 0.5. Find the area in the table. 1 here, this area. The result will be 0.5 subtract by 0.3, 4, 1 and 3. You can use a calculator to find the result between them and convert 2% multiplication by 1,000. Okay, we can convert it to percent multiplication by 100. It will be and divided by 100, meaning percentage. The point here, we will move it to right hand side by 2 digits. The result will be 15.8. We want to find approximating this number. 15.8 nearest to 16%. The result will be letter C. Okay. Question 22. The relation between the parameter of an equilateral triangle and its side length represent. We know equilateral about parameter about equilateral triangle. We have triangle all side equal lengths. The parameter equal 3L and L refers to the side length here. If we draw the relation between length and parameter, we will get straight line here. All point lies in a straight line. Then we called it perfect direct. Okay, perfect direct, because the relation here between perimeter and length will be straight line. Okay, so in any example, if you get a straight line, the relation will be perfect direct. Okay, what about what the difference between perfect direct and strong direct? Strong direct here, if the teacher draw the relation between anything x and y, or y and x, anything, and all point nearest to the straight line here, we call this strong direct. But in this example, we called it perfect direct because all point lines in the straight line here. Because all points lies in the straight line. Okay, we called it perfect direct. Don't forget this example. Okay. Question 23. If A and B are two independent events in a sample space of random experiment, probability of A equal force, probability of B equal half, the probability A intersection B or B intersection A equal. He tells us in the example, A and B are two independent events because, or its meaning, probability of A intersection B, it will be probability of A multiplication probability of B. Okay. Then the result will be what? 1 over 4 times 1 over 2. The result will be 1 over 8. Choose letter A. Question 24. Summation of x equals 79. Summation of y 179. Summation x square 1331. Summation xy 2899, and the number of elements equal 7. Then the regression line equation of y on x equal space. Okay, we know y equal ax plus b. First we can find a here by using the rule here. In multiplication by xy subtract summation x multiplication summation y. Okay, over n summation x square, put x here, it will be x square, and put here x, it will be summation x all power 2. And find the result. Number here 7, multiplication summation x times y give us the result here 2899. Summation x and summation y multiplication by z 97 times 179 over n multiplication by summation x square. He give us here 1331 subtract by summation x power 2, it will be 79 all power 2. You can use a calculator to find a, it will be equal to by using calculator. Okay, then the relation here will be 2x plus p, and then you can find p here by using the rule. Look at here, summation y subtract a summation x over n. Okay, over n. Look at here, b equal, again, b equals summation y subtract a multiplication summation x over n. You can find the result. Okay, put here, the result will be equal what? Summation y, it will be 1. Okay, I will complete here. Be equal summation y 179 subtract a, I get a here equal to multiplication by summation x 79 over n be 7, then be equal, you can use a calculator to find the result, be equal 3. Then the relation here y equal ax plus b, cancel a and write 2, right here 2, and b write 3. The relation will be 2x plus 3. Choose letter E. Question 25. If x is a continuous random variable, its density and function of x to x minus 1 over a from interval 1 to 3 and 0 otherwise. Find the a. We know the area equal 1 because he tell us x is a continuous random variable. The area a half times sum of two pieces. Multiplication by height equal 1. Okay. The area here will be equal 1. Area equal what? Half multiplication f of 1 plus f of 3 multiplication by height, difference between 3 and 1. 3 subtract by 1 equal to its height. We can cancel 2 by 2. Then the area equal 1 because it tell us this example x a continuous random variables. 1 equal f of 1, put 1 here in the example. 2 times 1 equal 1 minus 1 equals 0. 0 over, put here 1, 2 times 1 equal to 2 minus 1 equal 1. 1 over a, this result 1 over a plus f of 3. 3 times 2, 6 minus 1, 5. 5 over a equal 1. We can add 5 plus 1 equals 6 equal 1. Then a equal what? We can find the result 6 over 6 equal 1. Then a equal 6. Choose the letter D. Okay, it's the end of questions with my best wishes, my students. Okay, goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.